Hello, this is Les Posing, clinical psychologist, FlightWise fear of flying and associated anxieties. It's April 2023. Thank you so much for all of you who've recently subscribed, and I hope you've been getting lots of value out of the recent videos I've recorded. Now, at the end of last year, in 2022, I recorded 3 videos, all of which were called something along the lines of violating expectations. Now, it's an important concept because some of the anxieties that some of you are experiencing are due to certain expectations being violated, and yet the path going forward, as I'm going to demonstrate to you in this and the next few videos that are going to come up, is to violate those expectations. And this is a bit odd, so let me explain. Last year's videos, the last ones I recorded, showed 3 different scenarios. There are 3 different videos showing 3 different scenarios. You might have to go back and have a look at them, but let me give you a quick reminder. There was Natasha visiting Connecticut to see the Otis elevator company and getting to see the very, very first safety elevator from the 1850s. And she was told that the elevator would, or the stand that she was on, the plinth that formed the first of these safety elevators, would fall just a couple of centimeters, a few inches, and yet she let out a bit of a cry and whatever else. And I showed you that the guy demonstrating it, the head of research there, Richard, just stood there and went boop with it, and that was that. So poor Natasha's expectations that I can manage this, will be fine, they were violated, and she had in this immediate reaction. That should seem very similar to some of you in turbulence. In the next video, rather than showing you a vertical change in acceleration, that is 1g, we looked at some people experiencing about 0.7 g, but in a lateral way, by looking at people in very, very fast electric vehicles, in particular Tesla Model 3 Performance, which goes from about 0 to 60 in roughly 3.1 seconds. And I may have mentioned that I occasionally take patients too in mine. Mine doesn't do 3.1, it does 4.4. So it's a little slower, but still, it's enough to give people a bit of a whoa. And what's interesting is that the more we drive, the more people become a little excited rather than anxious about how it all works. In the third video, we looked at a young woman having a reaction. These are reaction videos, and she was reacting to someone singing. It was a song called Unchained Melody from the 1960s, and probably her parents were very young when they may have first heard it, and she is absolutely astounded by the quality of the singing, but also the emotional impact the song and the singing has on her. And it's a live performance without any additional musicianship other than the orchestra and the man singing, nothing tuned up. And she is absolutely astonished, and at one point she says, I just can't find the words. So here we have 3 very different scenarios, but all demonstrating the same thing, the violation of expectations. Now, I want to share a situation with you using a very straightforward illustration. So in order to do that, I need to move myself over here into the corner. How's that? And demonstrate to you what I'm talking about. On the left-hand side, in pink, that you can see, these are your experiences when it comes to sensations that you might experience, just like the 3 people did in the violating expectations that I was talking about. These are physical sensations. On the right-hand side, in the blue, are experiences of being in danger, somehow surmising that I am in danger. And notice that I have separated them. They're not together. So you can have the physical experience of strong sensations, like all three people did in the videos, and yet not be in danger. And you can be over on the right-hand side and have very strong urge to think you're in danger. But the question is, would you be in danger and not have strong sensations? And the answer is no. If you're in danger and you recognize it, you're going to have strong sensations. So it's going to be a little like this. And so it's a little like Velcro, the loops and the hooks come together. And now we have an association of physical sensations with danger. And these are locked together. They're locked together because at certain times in human evolution, it was entirely appropriate that if you're in danger and you recognized it, that you would have strong physical sensations. Somewhere along the way, with all the things about which you experience anxiety, where you're seeking safety by escaping, by shutting down, by distracting, by not going, wherever it might be, these two things have become fused. Along the way, like we see in our illustration here, they've become fused. And the task we have going forward is to separate them out, such that, yes, I can experience strong physical sensations, dropping, accelerating, being surprised because I didn't think that was going to happen, and having strong sensations because of that violation of expectations. But it doesn't mean that I'm in danger. We've got to find ways to separate these things out. And that, my friends, is what this next little series of videos are going to try and do to help you in a very practical way to go from here where they're locked in together and separate them out so that you can easily see these are just my sensations at work. They're happening for a really good reason, not because I'm in danger, but because I'm experiencing either certain forces happening around me, which could be noises, what I see, but they could also be due to certain thoughts I'm having, like, oh my God, if this happens to me, I'm in real trouble. And then that limbic system of yours that we've been talking about goes into action and danger is experienced, or more importantly, threat is experienced, to which there's a fear response. And then you keep on reinforcing, I'm in trouble. This is a dangerous proposition. What am I doing here? Okay, that's where we're going the next couple of videos. So stick around. There'll be more to come over the Easter break. So I hope you look forward to it. Use the comments below to talk to me about the sort of things that you want to have me answer and confront with you. Let's put this up here and get rid of this. So use the questions down below, or the comments down below. You can always write to me as well, and some of you have done that individually. I'm very happy to take your emails and talk to you about how I might be able to help you out. Hope that's been of interest. I look forward to sending you up some more videos very soon. Take care. Bye for now.